Speaking of the 155-pound division, what about Max Holloway announcing on his YouTube channel that he is done with 145 and he is now a full-time lightweight fighter? In case you missed it, here's what he had to say.
It takes a toll cutting weight, period, and whatever weight you are. Like I said, I had to give up ramen for my 45 cams, so I'm done with that. I don't ever want to give up ramen again. I'm probably not ever going back to 45. I loved what I did. I did what I did. I did what I had to do there. I worked my way back. I clawed my way back up to the championship fight multiple times there. I was a champion. I defended at that weight. Now it's time to move on to the next chapter. And 155, there's a bunch of fun fights that I cannot wait to take.
I love how the catalyst for this move is his desire to continue eating ramen.
I mean, do you have a problem with that?
I mean, no, it's fantastic. I mean, actually, there was once a time that the great P.T. Carroll came to my house, and what did I feed him on that lovely evening?
It was ramen.
It was ramen.
Beautiful as well.
It was in fact ramen.
Homemade ramen or like from a cup?
No, it was
homemade. He was there all day.
Yeah, I was slaving over
made his own broth.
Yeah, doesn't it take like
beautiful.
2 days to make the broth?
Yeah, no, I was slaving.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, of course. By the way, how about the fact that of everyone on the team here, I think Pete's the only one who's been to my house.
Yeah, we've noticed this. And
yeah.
We've taken note.
I told them all. I can remember I was like, oh, how many times? Oh,
yeah.
none. Okay. Yeah, just me. Probably the first and last of
Yeah. No, Claire's still talking about it. Yeah, Claire's still talking.
Did you invite PT to the holiday party?
We weren't supposed to talk about that.
Oh, my bad.
Well, Frank already texted me during the week. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait for the holiday party," and I was like, "What is this holiday party?"
Do you guys celebrate Christmas over there, or
we actually invented Christmas? Yeah.
Wow!
Oh, wow! The more you know.
Do we all agree? I mean, we need probably to see Dustin Poirier versus Max one more time. I know. Dustin tweeted. I think he tweeted "Last Dance" or something like that. I feel like that's the one, right?
That's the one.
That's the one. I think you tweeted about it too.
That's the one.
Right, that is the one. I would love to see it. By the way, speaking of the guy who just fought Max Holloway, I saw a clip of Cristiano Ronaldo, once a superstar on the former proud soccer/football club Manchester United. By the way, PT, did you happen to catch the Premier League table after the weekend? Did you happen to check out who's number 3? Did you happen to see? Tell them.
Cool. It's a great story. Nottingham Forest. Let's hope you can keep hold of Chris Wood, who seems to be.
Now yourself. I mean, once the laughing stock, everyone said, "Are you going to stick with them when they get relegated? Are you going to stick with them when they're bottom of the table?" Not only did we stick with them, here we are laughing.
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. That's right. 3rd place. Oh my God, buzzing.
They are magic on and off the pitch.
Tell us, Frank. Tell us.
I actually don't have that ready to go.
How do you not have that?
There's only so many.
You literally teed me up. I didn't even ask for it.
I was like, he'll suffice with me just saying it myself.
I'm delighted for the supporters. I'm delighted for the City Ground. I'm delighted.
I'm actually getting.
Come on, you Reds. What was that, PT?
I get a weekly chant from you now. I'm watching the games, and the Forest result will come in, and I'll get an audio note from Helwani, and it's just him singing one of the crowd songs. It's great.
Take me on a trip, I want to go someday. Leverkusen, Copenhagen, and Marseille. I really want to spend Thursdays with you. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a great one. You have to admit.
It's brilliant.
It's
class.
Oh, I love it.
They're geniuses. The crowd songs are unbelievable. You have to say, Ariel, that is the one thing. You've got to give them over the US crowds.
I'll give them many things over the US crowds, but yes, that is one of the many things. They're amazing. I'll listen to the games. I'm like, what are they singing? And it's always like these fun 80s, 90s hits. And they all, here's my thing. How do they all jump aboard and start singing at the same time? How do they know?
So Well, I can only give an example. Like I used to go over to a lot of Manchester United games, and there was a guy called Pete Boyle, and he was the songwriter essentially. This guy's really really famous supporter, and you'd meet up in the what was the name of the bar? The Trafford Inn, I believe it was, and he would like debut new songs there, and they just sing them every like 30 minutes or so, so it's all in your head. But by the time you're leaving to go to the ground, everyone's just singing them on the way. Like they've just drilled them into you so many times. He used to release tapes. And if one of the lads went over to the game, he'd make sure you get the tape and you bring back, and we'd have all the songs then. Some of the songs go back to like the 50s, 60s as well. So really, really cool thing about the soccer fans over there.
That's amazing. We are buzzing over here, loving it. And my son no longer gets made fun of for wearing a Forest jersey to school. It's a beautiful thing. So anyway, speaking of Ronaldo is in the locker room of one Francis Ngannou. And he's talking about the Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway fight. You may have seen this clip. And it's him talking to Eric Nixick, and they're talking about Holloway, and they're leaning Holloway. And Ronaldo likes Holloway. And I saw this, and I was like, oh, Ilia's not going to like this. He is not going to like this. I mean, of course, he's a Real Madrid guy. So, you know, and we all know Ronaldo played for Real Madrid. So I thought maybe whatever. And so here's the clip. But then here's Ilia on cue, responding. I didn't expect someone like you to be unable to distinguish between confidence and arrogance, because Ronaldo was speaking of that. But at the end of the day, we all reflect our own reality onto others. I wish you the best for what remains of your career, and God bless your family. I thought for what remains of your career to be a little sneaky shot. What did you make of that, PT?
I just think you've got to laugh this one off, Ilia. You know what I mean? You know, he calmed down. He's not fighting you anytime soon, mate. And, you know, he's a bit of a legend there in Madrid. I actually like that he reacted like that as well. Like, gives you insight into his competitive mindset. But I had the exact same feeling. I think you might have sent this to me and said, Ilia's gonna be bullying.
Oh, yes.
That's exactly what it is. Like, I mean, it's a. How do you explain that one to your mates? Like, I'm out here in the Bernabeu, mate. Like, how are you even picking against me at this stage? Very, very questionable selection from Ronaldo.
He has a lot to be proud of and excited about. I don't know if you guys saw this in Barcelona. A street artist made this incredible mural. It's straight out of Banksy. The way it's presented and the way it was, like how you could connect with it. This is it from Alberto Leon. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is amazing. And this is in Barcelona. This isn't even in Madrid. Look at this stuff.
Which makes me feel like, are they trying to claw this event from the Bernabeu and bring it to the Camp Nou or whatever it is in Barcelona? But two brilliant, brilliant cities. But it's such a good thing. And look,
how cool is that?
Kind of thing. You don't see this kind of thing in Europe. This is a true measurement of how big this guy is getting. We saw it when he won the belt, when he was brought out on the pitch, the respect he gets from the likes of Sergio Ramos. This is rarefied air. I know it's a bit more commonplace maybe in the US to see guys in big spots, but this isn't stuff we've seen since, McGregor, basically. He's the first guy to be doing this in Spain. It's very, very exciting stuff. And he looks every bit the real deal as well. Like, I can't wait to see this guy fight again. And it's a buzzing time in Spanish MMA.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see it in America. You don't see it anywhere. It's amazing. Seeing all those people take those photos. Incredible stuff. Thanks for watching this video. Hey, before you go, do me a favor. Hit that sub button. Give us a thumbs up. Hit the little bell thingy as well. Leave us a nice comment or two. We appreciate you all very much.